What to do if your house is haunted. Richard Felix is an historian and paranormal investigator. Star of TV series Most Haunted, he also works with ghost hunting team Soul Seekers to try and uncover proof of paranormal activity. Step 1. The haunting.
You'd know if your home is haunted when things start happening that are, I suppose you could say, paranormal. Strange things that you can't understand, noises that there is absolutely no explanation for, sightings of dark shadows or even figures when there's actually nobody else in the building. Most of the time when people see these things, the brain converts it straight to reality. It's when they do strange things like walking through the walls and disappearing, vaporizing, then you know you've got a problem, you've got a ghost in the house.
Step 2. Be pragmatic.
Look at the normal before you even consider the paranormal. The door slammed shut, someone left the window open, the dark shadow that came out of the room. I'm sorry, it was your dad, he was looking for a pair of socks and all you did was get the dark shadow as it went out of the room. I promise you, at least 8 out of 10 ghosts can be explained. It's the other 2 you've got to worry about.
Step 3. Types of ghost.
You've got all sorts of ghosts that inhabit houses. Obviously the ones that love the house and have decided to stay. You've got the others, of course, that they're actually frightened to move on and so they're actually still in the house. Or you've got those that are being disturbed in some way because you're doing something to the building that they don't like, because remember it was once their house. One of the most common is the recording. It's nothing more than a recording of a tragic and traumatic event that is encapsulated into the fabric of the building. It's called the stone tape theory. That is not an entity, it is not an intelligence. There's the others, of course, that don't know they're dead. The young airman, 18 years of age, life in front of him, crashes into the ground at 350 miles an hour and all of a sudden, wham, gone. Where am I? What's happened to me? They actually don't know that they're dead. All of them need our help.
Step 4. Don't be afraid.
I don't believe that ghosts can hurt people. The problem we have is that we're frightened of them. In my opinion, there is nothing to be frightened of. They're not appearing at the foot of your bed trying to frighten you. They're actually there because they're asking you for help.
Step 5. Make contact.
If you're bothered by the haunting, which I must be honest with you, most people aren't, they live with their ghosts, they give them a nickname. But if you are bothered, I actually recommend people to talk to it. It may sound ridiculous and far-fetched, but remember that it was once an entity, it was alive, it was an intelligence, so it's chosen to stay. You can talk to it and tell it what you want. Tell it that it's your house now and it needs to go. Or if you're happy with it being there, talk to it and say, look, I don't mind you staying, don't bother my children, don't bother me.
Step 6. Removing the ghost.
What you need to find is why is it still there? And can we help you in some way? Can we help you go on to where you should be? There are, of course, various bodies you can go to for help. The church, exorcisms, local paranormal groups that have got a good reputation, people that can actually clear a house of a spirit that needs help. Talk to the neighbours, find out what happened in the house. Talk to the ghost yourself and try and find out. Because remember, the big thing is they shouldn't still be there. They should have gone to somewhere else.